learned anything from what Charles taught? Can I hear yes?
Yes.
Okay, great. What I want to do is very simple. I just want to do a quick summary before I invite the next person to take us to the next 4 napkins. Let me say this to you. The knowledge is not yours until you do what? Share it with another person. Share it with somebody else. Sometimes you listen to people talk and you feel, wow. What makes it wow is when you teach it to somebody else. I remember I started teaching actively from JS2. I kind of had a younger brother. When I was doing my own common entrance, I had a lesson teacher, a Ghanaian lesson teacher. But when I was past secondary school, primary school, we didn't have the Ghanaian teacher anymore. So I took on the responsibility of being the Ghanaian teacher for my brother. Interestingly, there were many of them in their set, so I had 6 students. So I had to teach them. After I taught them for 1 year, somebody approached me and said, "Can you also teach my son? I will be paying you 800 naira per month." 800 naira was a lot of money in 1992. So I saw myself start earning money teaching as far back as then. One of the things I have learned, ladies and gentlemen, is that once you position yourself to teach, what you will learn cannot be taken away from you. So can you somebody beside you and tell the person, share what you have learned? Share. Okay, great. Let me do a quick recap on what Charles just shared with us. The reason why we get many people teaching. If it was possible, if I could stay here in Port Harcourt for 3 months, everybody in this room will teach it before I go. Because you need to teach it. So please, when you get home, honor your wife. A woman, honor your husband. If you are not married, honor somebody. And teach them. And he says you honor them and do something else. Teach them. Now, what was the first chapter in this book? This book is like a training manual. If we follow a system, we cannot go wrong. Let me ask, is anybody here who desires a better life? Can I hear yes? Yes. Is there anybody here who desires to be able to travel at least twice or thrice in a year to any country of their choosing? Yes. Is there anybody here who desires that at the end of every month, after you have spent all the monies you need to spend, you have a balance of about $5,000 to $10,000 extra? Yes. Now listen. It is not a pipe dream, it is achievable. Once the desire is present, ask yourself, who is doing it? And be humble to learn. Can you say with me, be humble? Be humble. To learn. To learn. Can you say with me, when you learn, you will ultimately earn. You will ultimately earn. I tell people, there is no problem prostrating for a lame man. When you stand up, you will still be taller. Yes, so why are you putting a chip on your shoulder and find it difficult to humble yourself and say, please, let me learn? Now, one of the first lessons we learned here is that it doesn't make sense for me to give the keys to my car to somebody who doesn't know how to drive. The more quality my car is, the more I'm careful who I give it to. Are we together? Yes. This company called Avenues to Wealth is a car whose speedometer does not have ends. The speed at which you can drive towards your dream is unbelievable. Before you offer the opportunity to somebody and say, come and hear about this, first of all, give them a tutorial on how to drive. That's what you do when you give somebody this book and tell them, read the first 4 chapters. I don't have 1, I have 5. One for myself, one for myself, and 5 I can loan out to somebody to say, go and read. When you read 4 chapters, let's talk. You are not qualified to listen to me about my opportunity if you currently cannot drive. Are we together? Look at the person beside you. Ask him, can you drive? Do you know how to drive? If you want to know how to drive, first 4 chapters. I'm not going to share something. Those first 4 chapters that we shared is a prerequisite that you need to learn before you even begin the conversation. Ladies and gentlemen, there are 165 million people in Nigeria. I don't want everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, there are 2,000 people on my phone. I can't help all of them. I have 5 fingers. Apparently, I cannot help more than 5 per time. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Now, what's lesson 1? Lesson 1 is understanding the history, the concepts, and the positioning of this industry called network marketing. Please say with me, understand.
Understand.
You need to understand it. Many people mix it. Many people don't get it. Listen, ladies and gentlemen. For somebody who doesn't have a 100 million naira stored somewhere, there is no other choice. It doesn't take. It's not a full-time job, except you want to make it such. With 10 hours per week, you are fine. If you want to drive it extra fast, give it more hours. But with 5 to 10 hours per week, it's fine. It's like building a house by design. It will take you some supervision time. So the first chapter talks about network marketing, introduction to network marketing. And when you join this business, you are not by yourself. You have an opportunity to be helped. Somebody can work with you and help you. You don't have to sell anything. Your assignment is to sell the initial product that qualifies the person you are bringing on board to become a distributor. And you don't leave them on their own, you support them. When you sponsor somebody, what it means is you are making commitment to them that I am willing to help you. If you sign up somebody without commitment, it's a disservice. What do I mean? If I met her and I said to her, do you know anybody who is interested in living their dream? Your answer will be yes. The answer will be me first. Yeah? And I said to you, listen, I have something interesting that I would like you to learn about that has the capacity to make that happen. I will introduce you to my sponsor so that you can speak with him. But before he will agree to speak with you, I need you to help me quickly read the first 4 chapters of this book. Then I'll fix an appointment for you to meet with him. I want to assure you, when you come there, you listen to yourself and you make up your mind. She comes to the meeting, my sponsor is there. While we are speaking to her, she's speaking to her and listening. He says to her, listen, when you come on board, this person who invited you is going to help you and support you to ensure that you can have your own first fight. When you invite your own friends, you will be the one speaking. If I'm not willing to commit my time to help the person succeed, I don't have any business with that person. It is better I leave that person alone. I tell people, anybody you will be annoyed if they are succeeding, don't talk to them. Because the commitment required here requires seeing the person succeed and keeping on. So the first chapter says understand network marketing as an industry. Second one talks about the power of multiplication. Like number 1. It talks about 2 times 2 equals to 4. And essentially what it says is, in this business, all you need to do is just a little more and the difference is out of the ordinary. If I sponsor 2 people and I teach them to do the same thing, by the time I get to bedrock, we'll have 8 people. And that will go for that 16. And that will go for that 64. If I added just 3 more people or 2 more people to that, and I do the same thing, the difference at the 4th level, 5th level can run into 600, 500, 1,000. What is making me achieve more is not because I'm doing more. It's because I'm doing a little more, but the power of multiplication makes it amazing. Albert Einstein said the greatest invention of man is compound interest. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, in this business, to earn $1 million a month, you don't need more than 4 people. Guess what? Because there's no limit in depth to how much you can earn, with just 2 people and a concerted effort to focus on them, you can grow in depth to a point where you can earn hundreds of thousands, even possibly millions a month. So why do I need to get 10 people? Why do I need to sign up my village? I went somewhere yesterday by Elsa. All my came to meet me. He said, I have a cooperative. You go there, they won't even pay. The cooperative will pay for their behalf for 500 people. I said, stop it. If you don't want to die young, don't do it. because you can't support them. The commitment required to support them does not exist. 495 of them will waste. You will earn, but you are not in this business because you want to earn. You are in this business because you want to build to death. Build for 3 years, 5 years, hands off the business and continue to earn without understanding where the earning is coming from. This guy was describing their team. He says over 80% of their team could not speak English. That means they are causing teams who are grown beyond where they can even communicate with them. It means when their team is gathered together, they can't communicate with them. But they have 4 people that they are supporting. And with those 4 people, millions of people are coming to their business because they supported them. Is that not better? Yes. Does the amount of headache you have, listen, I would rather have 4 people who are thanking me every day for their success. Than have 20 people who are angry with me because I don't have time for them. In meetings today, you know what I tell people when I do a meeting, when I do a process meeting, I tell them, if I invited you, let me see your hand, the rest of their hand. And I say to them, I invited you because I love you, but I'm sorry, I cannot help you. I invited you so I can come and hear. If you are interested, let me know. I will give you to somebody who is willing to support you. I don't have space to support any new person now. Because the people I'm working with, I'm still actively working with them. When they have duplicated me and I'm free of them, I can consider somebody else. But for now, no vacancy. Be interested from now till kingdom come. Somebody came to meet me here. He said, bros, you know, I won't sign up yet. I said, I said, so who brought you? He said, give me your number. I want to come through you. I said, there's no space inside me. Because listen to me. I may sound good, you may like me now. You will hate me in the next 3 months. Yeah. Because when you call me, I'm in a seminar. When you call me again, I'm busy. When you say, what happened? I don't have time. Because there are people I'm supporting that I have committed my time to, and God has done time to you that there's only 24 in the day. I remember when I was in school, me and one of my friends would sit down together and say, tell me, let's pray. I say, pray about what? He says, see all those people. They are wasting their time. Let's pray that God will give us their time. So that we can add to our own. There's a lot to go back. Sometimes it is that I just look at them. See the person wasting time. If I don't have 2 more hours, instead of 1, I will fail at it. Ladies and gentlemen, there's the power of multiplication in what we do. And number 2 correlations are just normally. It says salesmen will fail in this business. 98% of humanity is not made up of sales types. They are non-sales types. Instead of wasting your time with people who can sell a lot, who can talk to people, who can talk to other people, who know how to speak, it's useless. What you need is a few people who are willing to learn how to teach somebody else. That's right. Because it's not how wide you go, it's go deep. Now, if I bring him here and I say to him, my commitment to you, set up your appointments, I will see your people. When I see your people, set up their own appointments. When you sit with them, I will still sit with you to watch how you are doing it for them and give you feedback. When they are ready to teach their own people, I will still sit with you to watch you sit with them and give them feedback. When I have seen that you know how to do everything I can do, I will leave you alone for you to grow. Are we together? If I make that commitment, you will come and say, upline, this week I earned $500. I'll smile. How much $500? $500 is roughly 8,000 naira.
80,000 bucks.
Now let's imagine that you earn that in a month. Bucks. Now, follow me on this. I tell people, if I put 1 million naira in the bank, that gives me 5%, 4% per annum as fixed deposit. What I will earn per month is 3,000 naira.
Sir.
Yeah? Because that's 4,000 naira per annum, subtract VAT, that's 6,000 naira, divided by 12, 3,000. For putting 1 million in the bank, I'll earn 3,000 naira per month as passive income. If I'm able to build my team to a point where I'm earning $200 per month, 200, that's 30,000 naira. What amount will I put in fixed deposits to achieve that? 10 million. 10 million. I use to be my business where I'm earning $2,000 per month, that's about 300,000. How much do I need to have in fixed deposit to do that? 100 million. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? I can build reserves that allow me to earn sweet value as if I have a fixed deposit from building my business within the next 6 months to 3 years. Power multiplication makes it real and powerful. So it says, don't be a salesman. Rather than sit down and get 300 people, sit down, support 5 people. When your 5 people duplicate you, they have 25. When those 25 are taught how to do it, they have 125. When they're taught how to do it, you have 225. By your 4th generation, you have 780 people in your team. And all the people that report to you, that answer your SMS, that answer your phone call, are fine. Big money, small headache. Not big headache, small money. The third one says 4 things you need to do. Say with me 4 things.
4 things.
And there are 4 easy things to do. It's just imagine that you have a car. Imagine that this is a car and you want to drive to your destination. What are the 4 things you need to do? Get inside the car.
That's right.
Get started. Are we together? And then go to gear. Now listen. How do you get into the car? If you are not in the to well, get into the car is pay for the privilege part. How do you get started? Get started is use the product. Before, well says when you get the privilege part, you can use it to package deals, do a lot of things, and you can now buy a physical product as a digital product that I can use. Guess what? When you come on board now, there's a promo going on. You get the financial intelligence pack, and it comes to use of DEOLU. So you can get in and get started same step today. Then it says go to high gear. It says how do you get to gear 1? 5 people. How do you get to gear 2? Sponsor and support them to get their 5. How do you get to gear 3? Sponsor and support them to get their next level. How do you get to gear 4? By the time you get to gear 5, your car is driving on the way to another freedom overdrive.
That's right.
Do you understand? It's like being on autobahn in Germany, in a place where there is no speed limit. It says finish the speedometer. In a place where when you get to the end, 200 kilometers per hour. In a to wealth, it doesn't have 200 kilometers per hour. It has to be continued. Are we together? The speedometer goes like this. So when you're counting, how many times have you gone around? It's unbelievable. Okay? Well, that's what it is. It says, and then once you get your high gear, also it's something to share with friends. There are people who want to buy and sell. No problem. Mother was telling me, he said I bought 30. How many did you buy? Plenty. Eh? I said I sold everything. It is very good. It's fine. You are not hungry. Are we together? Share with friends. The person that buys your own today, who has not bought the billet pack, one day she will call you and say, this phone that you bought for this, how can I get one? I say, if you want to get one, then you can get one, but I can show you how you can get 20. Say, but do you have any friend who you think would even like to earn extra income by the side? Say, I have plenty of friends who, and that question has happened. One of my mentor's wife, I gave them one as a gift. They came to do something instead of paying an honorarium. I said, take an overtake. And then she called 2 days ago. I said, please, I have 4 friends I want to buy. Can I get 4? No problem. No problem. After a while, I'll call and this your friends that are buying 4. Can we sit down together? One by one. Let me show them something inside this oven that can make them money. Yeah. Then limitless possibilities I can go from there. Step 4, share. So I get started, I get the products, I shift to high gear, and I share with my friends. Those are the first 3 keys and keys. And the first 4 chapters you need to read before you even start this job. Or anybody who wants to talk to this to read. Once you get this clear, we now ask ourselves, how do I get to bedrock? How do I work? What are the kinds of shifts you can have? What exactly? I have somebody who's going to take us further in that discussion. I would like you to pay attention. He's coming all the way from Lagos as well.
Good afternoon.